Hi, I'm Laila. I work in the Specialist Mortgages Department of HTB and I'm a lending manager. I've been here for a year.
Hi, I'm Sarb. I work in CIO function and I head up the testing function. I've been here just over 2.5 years.
So, what does mentorship mean to you? Have you been mentored before?
So I'll say mentorship for me is someone that inspires me, someone that can motivate me and guide me in the right direction for the goals that I would like to achieve within. It could be a short period or a long period, but mentorship for me is something that could aid you and guide you in the right direction.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm probably more in the mentee stage of mentorship. I feel like coming into the industry quite young, I have been mentored by a number of different people and I've learned so much from them and they've sort of guided me to the path that I'm on. Obviously, I've got a way to go, so I'll probably need a mentor to help me do that. But yeah, that is probably what mentorship means to me.
I think when you at different stages of your career, you will either be a mentee or a mentor, and a lot of the times you'll flip from one or the other.
Yeah.
And also you'll have the opportunity to do both at the same time. So as you're you're a mentee and you're in that journey at the moment, within 5 years time or even 2 years time, there could be someone that's coming in that also needs a mentee, and that's would then become an opportunity for yourself to guide them in the same direction that you were directed in. And along the way, you'll learn things, you'll learn things from your own experiences, which you can then share with other people that would like to have like a mentee.
Yeah. And you've mentioned before you do mentoring as well as you've been mentored in the past. So what is the mentoring that you do outside of work?
So outside of work, I work with the Girls Network. It's basically girls which could be aged between 14 to 18. They need a little bit of guidance. They need to understand, or they are unclear on what they want to do with themselves, whether they want to do further education or whether they want to go out and start working. I would listen, hear what they have to say, try to understand, ask the right questions, understand what it is that they want to do, what their passions are, and then kind of guide them and give them the options. My background is tech. That doesn't mean that I can only mentor people within the tech industry, but I do also help to guide people with other interests and backgrounds. So it's been really, really good, and I would recommend anyone that does want to do become a mentor is a great program to go on to.
Yeah, because I don't feel like someone has to be in the same career field as yourself to be a mentor.
Yeah,
because I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was leaving school, and teachers sort of forced the uni route onto you, but I was quite sure that I didn't want to do that, and I went and did some work experience and I didn't know anything about property finance or the specialist finance industry, but it was just taking that one step of someone telling me oh, you should go and try this. It's so important because they weren't in the same field as me. I didn't even know what it was that I was going in to do, but it just opened a door that wouldn't have been there if I didn't have a mentor or someone to tell me or to listen to me about what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I think education is great, but it's not for everyone. I do strongly believe that if you've got a passion and you really enjoy doing something, you're going to excel regardless on whether you've got a degree that backs that up. It's your drive and passion that's going to take you forward. And it's good that you've had someone, a mentee, that's been able to guide you and you've loved the field that you're in now. So that's really good.
Yeah, and especially here at HTB, in the role that I'm in, for women, I see literally no bounds to progression. Above me, in the hierarchy above me, is literally in the order of 3 women. So I've got my manager Kerry, I've got Andrea, and I've got Alex.
That's amazing.
So it's inspiring for me to see that there's not really any sort of boundaries towards my progression. So them being mentors as well, whether they're like directly mentors, but it can open up something for me to think. If I ask them questions, they can give me an insight on what they do, and that can help me progress forwards.
It's inspiring to see so many women,
and yourself,
even within this bank and other banks, to see women in higher positions. And being part of this organisation for just over 2.5 years. This is actually the third year in a row that I've been here, and the bank has actually celebrated the amazing women within the company, and that's really, really nice to see, because a lot of organisations don't do what we do.
Yeah.
So it's nice. And we've just recently done the mentorship event as well as part of the Change Network, which was great as well. Which was really good. I don't know whether you got to go to the mentorship event, but I believe that there will be a mentorship program that's going ahead, and that might be something that you'd be interested in.
Yeah, definitely. Even to learn about things that I wouldn't have known about or even thought about learning about. It's that being a mentor can be anyone that literally has the time to listen to you and has the knowledge and to teach you something.
Yeah, and it's just when you're speaking to other people. So I know when I'm the mentee, when I'm speaking about challenges that I face, as I'm sometimes just airing them and speaking about them, it makes it a lot clearer. And having someone just to listen and say, oh, okay, have you thought about tackling this issue or challenge in this direction? And it could be as simple as that, really, having that guidance from someone. But yeah, I believe that you would, at any point of your career, a mentorship, you would flip from being a mentee and a mentorship. Someone will aspire, will be inspired by what you've done and what you've achieved, and then at the same time, having a mentor will help you and guide you to grow further within your career, or even just as a person.
Yeah, and there's no stage really in your career where you stop being mentored. You can always
yes, you're learning every day, right? You're learning every day. I frequently learn from the males within my team. I frequently learn from the females within my team. So I even if you're at a chief level, I do believe that there's always going to be someone that you inspire to, someone that's your mentor, and that's going to guide you to either further develop your career, or you might have personal growth challenges that you want to grow as well. So
yeah, it can definitely help in all aspects.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree. It's great to see that we've got now a female chief financial officer here within the bank. That in itself, for me, is really inspiring. And it's nice to see that we are progressing females within this organisation.
Yeah, definitely,
which is good.
So, how do you think, in your opinion, does mentorship help accelerate action, especially for women in their careers?
So accelerating action is all about driving progress and creating a real impact. Now, with mentorship, it's exactly that. So with having a mentor will help you to drive that progress. How can we progress to the next step? And creating a real impact could be as simple as just inspiring that one person, or inspiring someone to make a change within the industry that we work in.
Yeah, no, that is true. And obviously, we are seeing those changes.
Working within tech, obviously, I'm surrounded by males. I've never actually felt, I've been lucky enough not to feel that me being a female is not going to allow me to grow in the same direction as their careers have. And along the way, I've had several male mentors, whether it's my boss or whether it's a colleague or whether it's someone completely different from a different industry. How have you had any experiences within your career so far, where you've been inspired not just by the females but by males as well?
Definitely the same as you. I've been at a brokerage where mainly men, salespeople, and it is quite daunting, but they gave me the confidence and they gave me the power to think I'm on the exact same level as them. They taught me so much, and it's different things that you can learn from a male because it's sort of a different experience that they have. But hopefully, like, I don't see now any bounds to my progression, and I did manage to progress, get the qualifications that they got, and they were the ones that were encouraging me to go ahead and do that and better myself. So I've got a lot of thanks to give to my male mentors as well.
That's great. I think this organisation, to be fair, I do find that the males, they don't segregate you because you're just
No.
a female, which is great to see.
Yeah, not at all, and that is the best because then you see yourselves as equals, and it's that's progression.
Yeah, definitely.